In 1978, the First Fleet landed in the New World, ready to explore, to research, and to find a new foothold for the Guild in a whole new land. Among the First Fleet's most notable members are the Tracker, the Seeker, the Commander, and the Admiral. If that even is his real name. After all, how much do we really know about this so-called Admiral?
You know, I've known the man for nearly 2 years now, and I don't think I've ever seen him sleep. I don't even know where he sleeps or goes to the bathroom. How can you trust someone if you don't even know where they defecate?
But we do know the answer is all over the truth. The year is 2018, and the Fifth Fleet is arriving in the New World. Out of nowhere, Zora Magdaros shows up. Coincidence? No! Zora Magdaros is under the influence of a Nergigante. Or is he? This Nergigante both guides and protects the Zora Magdaros as long as he can, until the Asterans overwhelm him. Where is the Admiral during this time? Good question! Soon after Zora disappears, the Admiral shows up in Astera with a bag of crystals on his back. He hands one out to make it seem normal, but we never see this bag or the rest of his crystals ever again. Why? He is eating them! This diagram my Palico drew up shows that the main food source of the Admiral is these crystals. Soon after the arrival of the Admiral, we hunt a Nergigante. Don't be fooled! This is not the same Nergigante from Zora Magdaros' back! As you can see, this Nergigante has a perfectly clear face, whereas this Nergigante has a birthmark shaped like the country of Italy. The day after this cover-up, the Admiral brings an anonymous hunter to see Xenojiva, a creature that feasts on the energy of dying elder dragons, or so we are told. The Admiral leaves the hunter to fight this creature, sensing its power, and tells the hunter he will bring backup. He does not!
Yeah, you see, I was really hoping that he'd bring back up like the Meowscular Chef or someone. You see, Alia's always had a bit of a thing for him, and...
Sir, I thought you wanted to stay anonymous.
Shut up, Timmy! I didn't say my name, did I? Anyways, where was I? Oh, yes, Alia's weird cat crush.
The hunter slays Xenojiva and sends it off a cliff. Who is waiting at the bottom to eat the elder dragon? Good question. What happens when you eat an elder dragon that feeds off the power of other elder dragons? You level up. In the case of a shapeshifter, this would mean you gain new forms. Not that I am implying that anyone involved in this discussion is any sort of shapeshifter. However, if this was the case, this would leave said shapeshifter as the most powerful monster in the known New World. And as such, the need for our involvement in the New World very suddenly became unneeded. Coincidence? Of course, this evidence is simply substantial, and until recently we had hit a roadblock in our investigation. Until... the Guild expanded to the Hoarfrost Reach, thus putting the Admiral lower on the food chain once again. The Research Commission continues their journey. However, the Admiral is strangely absent. Where is he? Good question. The answer is in conflict. The Admiral has been seen by an intelligent creature, Runer Nergigante. While the Guild was busy on another island, the Admiral was trying to defeat Runer Nergigante and failing to track him down. This is when the hunter came back. The hunter had stumbled upon the Admiral's hunt, and the Admiral now had only one choice. Make the hunter hunt Runer Nergigante to hide his secret from us forever and ever. But this was now a secondary goal. The Guild found a creature stronger than any other seen in the New World, which is a particularly large threat to a specific blonde man monster. The hunter is sent after this new threat, only to be interrupted by Runer Nergigante, who is trying simply to warn the hunter.
It's Nergigante, and I'm here to say...
His communication is ineffective, as hunters do not understand Russian accents. The hunter knocks him unconscious and moves on. The strongest monster in the New World lay on its back at the feet of the hunter, and when it looked to be a threat to the Research Commission, did the Admiral help? No! It was Runer Nergigante, who once again failed to warn the Commission before flying away. The Commission celebrated, unaware what was really going on. And where was the Admiral? The Guiding Lands. Why is there no regular basil geese in Master Rank? Because it's the Admiral! Runer Nergigante brings us to the Guiding Lands. Why? To show us this, which we ignore! The Admiral convinces the Hunter to kill Runer Nergigante, once again leaving any potential shapeshifter clearly on top of the current food chain. We searched Runer Nergigante's apartment after the fact and found this recording.
Nergigante, and I'm here to say the Admiral is an Elder Dragon today. His power is immense and intelligence is key. I am sad that I am dead and don't want you to join me.
Yet still, no one in the fleet understands even the base concept of a Russian accent. At this point, the Admiral has Elder Dragon level intelligence and knows people are getting a little suspicious, so he plans his grand finale. In front of a Hunter, the Admiral saves the Handler. Or does he? The Admiral uses inexplicably monstrous strength to hold up a giant rock to stop a thunder laser. How is this possible, you ask? It isn't. The RageGang was holding back. He was in on it. Do you remember when RageGang dropped in on the Admiral and punched a hole through the side of the Guiding Lands? No, you don't! This did not happen! You were not there! These are not your memories! This is the Admiral's retelling of events! This is not what happened! In reality, the Admiral met with a monster that is lower than him on the food chain, RageGang. He threatened RageGang, and he agreed to play along, and then the Admiral personally blew open a hole to the volcanic region, thus leading to him seemingly saving the Handler and removing all doubt of his intentions. I am not saying that the Admiral is a monster. I am saying that these are the facts. It is up to you to realize what the Admiral truly is. Until next time, clueless hunters, stay vigilant! This is the brand new outro to tell you all the things that you do that we love, so let's start with something simple and say, oh, we love your eyes. When they're watching us play video games, we make a bunch of jokes that are kinda lame, or when they gaze upon our failures as we try to kill the monsters or important news about the Kingdom Animalia. Rage, Continent, Hollow, we're all here, talking about the things you want to hear, so if you want to be the first to hear, like and subscribe and the bell and we'll cheer. Some of you are patrons even though we are all the noobs and you're the pros. There's nothing we can do to thank you. No, really, there's nothing we could possibly do. Goodbye.